Jim and Christy were a young couple in a charming hamlet surrounded by hills and trees. They were madly in love and adventure-seeking. Their peaceful house was surrounded by nature, but a strange tunnel near their home had long intrigued them. The tunnel, cut into the rock, was creepy and mysterious. The people whispered that it was a portal to the unknown. Some thought it led to secret wealth, others to another planet. The tunnel's mysteries were revealed one beautiful day by Jim and Christy, driven by adventure. With a light and eagerness, they entered the tunnel. They saw weird inscriptions on the walls as they descended into its dark, twisting corridors. They heard their footsteps in the tunnel as the air cooled. After hours, the pair lost track of time. They felt like they'd gone further than expected. The tunnel looked forever, and terror set in. They anxiously retraced their tracks, but the route behind them was gone, leaving only their lamp to guide them. With each passing second, tunnel riddles intensified. They saw glowing insects dancing in the shadows and whispering breezes that appeared to convey foreign voices. Jim and Christy were unsure whether they were in reality or a dream. Exhausted and confused, they found a hall full with crystals of every hue. Central to the hall was a big antique book on a pedestal. The Book of Destinies was thought to possess the universe's answers. Christy and Jim approached the book gingerly, their pulse racing. They opened it with shaky hands and learned about the tunnel by reading its pages. It was a gateway to dreams and imagination, where all stories came true. They realized they weren't stuck, but exploring the human imagination's unlimited possibilities. The tunnel gave them access to generations-old tales. As Jim and Christy went farther into the tunnel, the walls appeared to tell tales. The rock was covered with carvings and paintings of magical realms and heroic quests. It seemed as if the tunnel was trying to tell them about its rich history and the stories of previous travelers. The pair continued, led by their lantern's wavering light and keen curiosity. The tunnel's curves looked interminable, and their footfall reverberated strangely. They lost track of time and direction, and their world seemed remote. They saw strange animals on their voyage, gliding winged creatures with iridescent feathers and gnome-like creatures that played pranks on them before vanishing were there. A fresh surprise or mystery appeared at every turn. Their supplies were out, and weariness loomed. But they wouldn't turn back. Unknown allure was too strong. They wanted to know the future secrets. They reached a unique room after what seemed like an eternity. Crystals on the walls painted the space a rainbow. A large antique book on a stone pedestal dominated the space. It seemed surreal. Jim and Christy were nervous and excited about the book. Some believed the Book of Destinies held the universe's answers. Its pages were carefully opened and read. The novel had heroes, heroines, epic journeys, and difficult tasks. It spoke about vanished civilizations and worlds. They felt like they were entering a new universe with each page, having experiences beyond their wildest expectations. They discovered that the tunnel led to dreams and imagination, not merely another location. Every narrative was brought to life, and truth and fantasy blended. Jim and Christy recognized they were at the core of human creativity, not lost. They closed the Book of Destinies and retraced their underground steps with greater clarity. They changed when they returned to their realm. They were the village's best storytellers, recounting their extraordinary adventure down the tunnel of dreams. Their tales encouraged generations to find the wonder of imagination, explore the boundless possibilities of narrative, and realize that often the best experiences are in our imaginations. It was Jim and Christy's legacy to preserve the tunnel of dreams, where reality and fiction merged, and imagination had no limitations, as well as a young couple who had an unbelievable trip.